Well, hello, old friends, and welcome back to the channel. You know what time it is. It's Babylon 5 time, thank God. And it's time for Season 3, Episode 20 specifically, and The Rock Cried Out. Friends, after this one, we only have 2 more episodes left in Season 3, and then it's off to Season 4. But let's give episode 20 its due, because I can't wait any longer to see it, and wait no longer we shall. If you could do me a favor, though, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel and allows me to alert you next time it's time for a little Babylon 5. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length watch-along format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear friends, all that is then and this is now. And now it's time to rejoin Delin, John, and crew as we board Babylon 5 for Season 3, Episode 20, and The Rock Cried Out. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And away we go. Z minus 14 days. What does Z minus mean?
Commander's personal log, December 7th, 2260.
Oh, wow, December 7th.
Sheridan's coordinating the defense with what's left of the League of Non-Aligned Worlds. He hardly ever leaves the war room anymore. He tries not to show it.
Ah.
Franklin's still on walkabout. No one's seen him in over a week. We hope he's all right and works this through soon. We're gonna need him back in MedLab.
Yeah, I'm not sure you should count on that.
I'm glad to have Brother Theo and the rest of his monks on board.
Thank goodness. Brother
Ever since
Theo.
we broke away from Earth, they've been a wonderful, stabilizing force.
I was worried we weren't going to see them again.
For every telepath you send to one of the other races, I send along one of my Norns as bodyguard. If their tactical value is as great as we suspect...
Nice, it's so awesome.
My Norns are willing to go into great danger, risk sacrificing themselves for you, knowing that in turn, we serve ourselves.
So what is he asking for?
I have decided that Geeky must be dealt with.
I suppose so, eventually.
What do you mean? Dealt with?
Big concerns grow from small concerns. You plant them, water them with tears, fertilize them with unconcern. If you ignore them, they grow. I've ignored this problem long enough.
Sheridan has given him sanctuary. There is
Yep.
nothing you can do against him as long as he's here.
Yes.
Oh, they're going to get him off of Babylon 5.
So I have found a way to get him away from here and back to Nan. And once there, he can be arrested, detained, and executed.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Are going to help me.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
The Babylon Project.
Susan's telling us about the failure of Babylon 5. I sort of figured at some point this was going to have to come up, especially with Jakar playing on the War Council, playing such an integral role. He's a very visible target. I mean, he has to be, if not the last remaining great leader of the Narn, but he's certainly the one that's probably free enough to act independently.
The year is 2260.
2260.
The place?
Babylon 5. Chills each and every time. So what the hell is Z minus 14 days? Again, someone's like, Greg, Z means this. It's not T minus because we're not, I don't know. Z minus, though. I hope that's not like all out, like Blitz by the Shadow. Sort of like some type of offensive. What do we know that's Z? Zahadoom? Missing something. Oh, the full episode is And the Rock Cried Out, No Hiding Place. Oh, it did not give me the full one.
50 years of living and 40 years of serving the Lord, I have never met a sorrier soul than Brother Theo here.
Well, I wouldn't say
Thank you, but I'd prefer to leave judgments as to the state of my soul.
Ah,
I've heard you sing, Will, and take my word for it, that is not what the good Lord had in mind when he said a joyful noise.
wow, we are throwing around some passive-aggressive shade.
Now, if you all just follow me, we've set up temporary quarters for each of you.
Temporary? Nice word, isn't it?
Okay, so what are you guys doing here? Effing Rifa, man. He's got a lot of balls showing up somewhere where he certainly doesn't control the environment as far as protection and security.
She said you haven't been sleeping, that you have barely been eating. She said that you have been, in her words, carrying on cranky. No wonder you have such an eccentric culture. None of your words have their own meanings. You have to look up one word to understand another. It never ends.
Something here doesn't make sense.
He wasn't listening at all.
The shadows keep attacking random targets. Very illogical. On the other hand, once engaged, their tactics are very successful, very logical.
And then they retreat.
You have been sitting here trying to think illogically about logical possibilities, or logically about...
We know they love jump space for some reason, in between the gates. I wonder if that has anything to do with it.
I'm tired. I haven't had a good night's sleep since Kosh died. Having the kind of nightmares make your hair stand on end.
Well, that would explain the Centauri.
Delin. That might be your best one.
Would like to have dinner.
No, I don't have time. If they want to come here,
So
then that's
I
fine.
told them yes.
Delenn,
If you say no, I will be publicly dishonored.
you don't fight fair.
True.
That's what you need, buddy. Yeah, John, you need to refuel, buddy. You need to get out of here. Blow the stink off of you. Love their dynamic. Both the actors and the characters, an incredible energy.
I'm on my way to see them. You'll meet me there.
I'm not going with you.
After you run an errand for me,
Look how they're darkening around his eyes.
I want you to go to Jakar and tell him that Natot is alive, that she has been taken prisoner and is being kept in a cell beneath the building that once housed their ruling body, the Kari.
Fear.
Knowing Jakar, once he hears this, he'll return to Nan at once.
I hate this. Because he's right.
And when he arrives, he will attempt to free her, and my forces will be there to arrest him.
Is she really alive, though?
He knows you helped his people when you were stationed on Mimbar. He trusts you as much as any of his kind can trust one of us.
Oh, God. And
I won't go.
Good.
I won't do it.
Yes, you will.
Or what?
Because if you do not, I will reveal everything you have done on Mimbar. I will humiliate you, your family, and your house.
Go for
I
it.
will drive them from honor and bankrupt them.
What's that say about you, buddy? You're never gonna do it.
You will go, and you will do it.
I'd call your bluff. Sorry about that. I definitely would.
Not much to be independent about. Is there, Lord Reefer?
Why did you do this?
You once claimed him as a valuable ally. Sided your house with his.
That was before. Things change.
He'll remind you of the other half of that poison, bud.
I would remind His Excellency that it was I, not Londo, who organized the attack on the Narn homeworld. I, not Molari, who removed Prime Minister Malachi and enabled Carthagia to take the throne.
Now you're a loose end, buddy.
I wanted you to come, to see for yourself what Londo has become. Your word can tilt the balance.
What, Rifa, you forget that you have, what is in the intestinal lining, that poison? Rifa's acting like he's got a position to play. I wouldn't look away from him.
Need to talk to you. I have some information.
Oh, Fear.
It's about Natot.
No, my God. I mean, Veer, oh my, there's no hope if you do this, man.
They say you have tried to poison them, and you say they have tried the same. This cannot continue.
I agree, Excellency.
But the Emperor has no preference in this. He merely wants the matter ended.
Yeah, well.
Veer, good. You did as I asked?
He did not. Come on, Veer. Buddy, I gotta hold out hope for you.
What if I could rid the royal court of a problem that has been bothering it for quite some time? An embarrassment, shall we say?
Don't make a promise you can't keep, bud.
When I am finished, this rivalry will be over once and for all.
Jesus. Londo, my God.
Believe this.
Is that why you're doing this? To win favor at the royal court? How can you do this to me?
The Farthest Fall, the story of Londo Mollari. Ooh, one of those guards quit out.
And we can't get reliable news about what's going on Earth.
Not a problem.
Ah.
Before we left, Rabbi Meyer and the others gave me their data crystals. I hid them in here.
You would have been killed, buddy, if they'd caught you.
Will took the West, and I covered the middle. England, France, Australia, Geneva, others.
Wow.
President Clark wants folks to think otherwise, but the resistance is very much alive.
Oh my God, I love that there are religious leaders basically running this.
What do they say about us back home?
That you're a bunch of renegades, that you're pirates and traitors.
Well, they're right.
Conned into thinking they can't change the world, have to accept what is.
I love this guy.
I now need something smuggled into my home world. About this big and this wide.
You.
Me.
Jakar.
To catch you, you're dead.
This isn't gonna be easy.
Nothing worthwhile ever is.
When?
Immediately.
Oh, man. Veer, we didn't see Veer give him the information, so I'm hoping he warned him. Oh, no.
Go, Reef! What do you want from me?
What the hell? Reef is going to be in here.
You are going to tell me what Londo is planning, or you will not leave this room alive.
Oh, my God, Veer.
Before I leave, I would like to hold an open church meeting. Show the aliens around here something other than our... Well... Theo, folks around here need all the joy they can get, and I intend to give it to them.
Oh, rapture.
I love how they act like they don't like each other, but I guarantee you, either of them would jump in front of a shot for the other.
I can't. He's not been very kind to you, has he, Veer?
Unless this is all work to get Rifa.
In time, Veer, I think you would come to see things my way.
Even if you help him, he's going to kill you. You're a loose end.
Take it from his mind.
No!
It's a telepath.
Knowing Jakar, once he hears this, he'll return to Nan at once.
Oh, Veer.
I know that was uncomfortable, but it was necessary.
Oh, it was?
It will also be necessary to keep you here until I have finished doing what needs to be done.
He's going to kill you no matter what. Veer knows that, too. Veer's not an idiot. In fact, I think this is all a setup. I think Veer getting caught, Veer getting telepathed, I think it's all a setup.
Well, the legs get funny when you get older. You're sitting, they want to stand. You stand, they want to lay down. You lay down, they want to go for a walk.
I love this guy. What a great delivery.
It's a great responsibility, isn't it? And,
you need some counsel, John.
The work gets spread around.
Now,
does it?
I didn't say work, I said responsibility.
Right.
I've watched your people since I came aboard. They all come to you with questions, problems, concerns, so who do you go to? Who do you talk to?
Delenn, basically.
Back during the Minbari War, I was a chaplain. You could always tell the good officers from the bad ones. The bad ones were loaded down with this sense of terrible responsibility. It consumed them.
I love this character.
When your worry tank gets full, people stop coming to you because they don't want to add to it.
Right. Then things get missed.
Oh, and so now you'd like me to turn all of this over to God, right?
Nope.
When God comes knocking at your door, you won't need me. After God created man, he created Eve. Because he knew we all need someone to talk to. She loves you, you know. I saw it in her face at dinner every time she looked at you.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Of course. I was just...
Delenn's been through a lot lately. We all have. She's got enough problems on her hands without giving her mine as well. Thank you for your concern, Reverend.
Oh, John, don't be...
When I sweep my floor, all I've done is sweep my floor. But when I help you clean up your place, I am helping you. Of course, the way I lived back then, sometimes the mess was too much for both of us, but it sure was nice to have the company.
God, I mean, JMS, writing religious figures. Amazing. Just absolutely, utterly amazing. Some of my absolute favorite characters that we've had come on board at Babylon 5. Jesus, God almighty, what is this? I was having fun there for a second, and then they had to throw up that effing Z- thing.
Ever since the bombings, the wind never stops.
They wrecked the place, man.
The days and nights are colder.
Oh my God.
We will proceed. Tell the others. Bring them to me and I will show them how to enter the underground tunnels. We will proceed from there.
Oh God, I'm praying that Veer tipped him off. I am praying that Veer tipped him off.
If there is anything I can do to make you feel...
Rifa's on planet. If Veer set up Rifa to get killed by G'Kar,
I will be there. The glory for capturing him will go to my house, and you, good Drigo, will be compensated very well.
This is a setup for Rifa.
Bring him back to Centauri Prime. In chains. As a gift for Emperor Cartagia.
Oh, Rifa, I think you're...
Upon which I will have the head of Londo Mollari.
You know, we see Z-, but Rifa, I'm pretty sure we're at R- right here, because I think you don't make it out of this episode. I'm calling it. I don't care. I think this sumbitch is going down. I'm sure I'm super wrong, but pushing my chips in on that one.
Move the tactical display inward, peeling off the attacks on the outer areas and show me the middle of this sector.
Are they protecting the middle?
There have been no attacks in the center of this area. But they've actually gone around this part to attack on the other side. Why? Why leave it alone?
They're protecting something.
That many refugee ships fleeing the war have been heading towards this area of space, because so far it hasn't been attacked.
It's interesting. What if they wanted to drive the refugees into one area, corral them, make it easier to hit them all at once?
Oh, dear God.
Maybe this is as much about terror as it is about territory.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes one side would leave a few areas of enemy territory undamaged.
So everybody would go there.
The only way we're going to beat them is to think like them.
Think like them?
Yes.
No. You will come with me.
No, wait. We just... They'll end the battle, the war. They need me here. Today, the shadows. Tomorrow, the galaxy.
Yes, John, of course, John. Whatever you say.
They'll end.
Yes, John. Of course, John. Whatever you say, John. I would have liked to have seen the Narn homeworld before all this. I can't remember if I don't think we did.
Then follow me. I know the way.
Please, Veer.
I sometimes think they choose gods for the amount of bone content in their heads. That's what I am embarrassed. You all right, Veer?
Yes. But there's been a problem.
If this is Londo's plan, it's a hell of a good one. If it's Veer's plan, it's incredibly brave. Oh, Rifa. Rifa, you are in the shit, huh? R minus 5 minutes.
That's far enough, G'Kar. You have just taken your final step as a free Narn.
Yep, well...
We are warned about the enemy. But who is the enemy?
God, I love this guy.
The enemy is the one who tells you that you must hate that which is different. Because in the end, that hate will turn on you.
God, I love this guy.
Go on. What are you waiting for?
They don't work for you.
Hello, Rifa. If you are seeing this message,
oh my God.
it is because in a very few minutes, you will be dead. I have made sure the guards assigned to you are loyal to House Mollari.
Wow.
What you have done to them, Rifa. Yes, I think they care about that a great deal.
You were the one that was instrumental in attacking the Narn homeworld.
I have given G'Kar documents which prove that you are the one who orchestrated the bombing of the Narn homeworld against my advice. That you are personally responsible for the death of 5 or 6 million Narns.
Dear God.
You can't believe him. He's lying.
Why would he lie?
I have arranged for 2,000 Narns, now in custody, to be freed. half in advance, half pending his cooperation.
Wow, you're paying in literal blood.
But through your death, Annan, I will discredit your house.
Oh boy, what are you gonna tell them?
No, this is a mistake. Come back!
Are you kidding me? You were smiling and thinking, oh boy.
Make sure this is found on his body. Leave his face and head intact. They will be needed later for identification. The rest is yours.
Oh my God, what a cut. What a cut. Please show him running to this song. Please show him. Oh my God, fantastic. Utterly fantastic. Chef's kiss. The end of Lord Rifa. Oh my God, this is crazy. I love it. None of this. Don't hurt this. As long as we don't hurt this, we're good. I mean, what have I become? I'm cheering for like an execution in Babylon 5, but if anybody deserves it, it's Lord Rifa.
Rifa a traitor? I can't imagine it.
Can't you?
Create enough public outrage that he could move his own people into positions of power.
Yeah. It's a good story.
From what is here, I suspect he was also planning to kill you, just as he did Prime Minister Malachi.
Yes, he seemed quite upset that I was questioning his authority. I had no idea he would go so far.
Also, if you suspect Londo, now you know how far he'll go.
Well, thank you for bringing this to my attention, Malari. I'm sure Emperor Cartaggio will be most grateful for your assistance.
You seem very happy, too. Nice job, Veer.
All right, Veer, what is it? You have that look again. You used me. Of course, I...
Oh, Veer did do it.
So I let you believe what I wanted him to believe. It was the only way to lure him into the trap I had...
Amazing, Londo.
Pleased to think I knew you, Londo. But I never knew you at all, did I?
No. You knew the public-facing parts of Londo.
We can rally all the other races. Prepare to launch a major counterattack.
Z-. Is that the time we attack? 13 days till we attack?
White Star was never intended to be one of a kind. It was only the first. We've been working around the clock to construct them. I said we needed time to prepare. This is why. The first wave of ships is finished at last. The Rangers will pilot them on their...
The first wave?
We are as ready for them as we will ever be. We finally have, as you say, a fighting chance.
Look at this. Oh, look at that backdrop. Oh, oh, you sons of bitches. Z-10 days. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Well, the joy quickly robbed. All right, everybody. We just finished watching Babylon 5, Season 3, Episode 20, and The Rock cried out, "No hiding place." And the only thing left to do is talk about it. Nailed it. All right, everybody, we just finished watching, and The Rock cried out. I guess no hiding place is the last part of that title. And The Rock cried out, I know for sure, but it said at the very beginning, The Rock cried out, no hiding place. So I'm assuming that's the full title. We'll see. Help me out, friends. The 20th episode of the 3rd season of Babylon 5. Okay, so obviously the running thread in this whole thing was this countdown that nobody else seems to be aware of. So it's, we started Z-14, Z-13, and ended with Z-10. Now, my only guess for this one is the only thing I've been racking my brain, and I probably shouldn't have been thinking about this during the episode, because at the top, I guarantee you I was quiet because I was thinking about this. The only thing that I could come up with was Zahadum, is the Z. Now, again, I don't think we've met Zathras, but I mean, Zathras is gone. Presumably, Babylon 5, hell, he could be right around the corner. But Z-, Zathras, Zahadum, and that's it. I can't think of anything else. Now, again, I shouldn't be, again, it's occupying too much of my thoughts here. And so I think that's, again, took me out of the episode a little bit because I was trying to figure it out. The other thing that became readily apparent was as soon as we started with the text of Z minus 14 days, nobody else was referring to something that was happening in 2 weeks. Nobody was saying, hey, we've got 14 days until this, something that we could correlate between the two, the text and the actual kind of preparations or maybe advanced planning of Babylon 5 or anything that our protagonists would know would be an upcoming event, something that could coincide with Z minus 14 days. So this is unknown to them. This is a countdown that is unknown to our people. That is very concerning because if it's unknown to our people, the default then would be, is this something that is the shadow, like a shadow offensive? And when they were kind of figuring out, oh, hey, they're not attacking the middle part of space, it looks like they're kind of hurting the refugees. I'm wondering if that is their like cleansing operation, Z minus whatever it is before they attack and cleanse. Are we going to end with some huge effing battle? Because it said we were at December 7th, 2260, and we had 14 days from there, which would put it right at the 21st of December, 2260. And we know that each season that we have sort of ends inside the calendar year. We go from basically January 1st through to December 31st. And so we are very close to the end of this year, end of 2260. So this Z minus stuff is going to happen right at the ass end of the year. I don't know. I mean, I guess the most probable would be Zahadum, but it doesn't seem like they're not. I mean, we've had so many mentions of that. Do not go to Zahadum, John. Zahadum is they depending upon the different futures that we had in War Without End, Zahadum could have been vastly prepared or not as prepared, depending upon the arrival of Babylon 4 back in 1,000 years ago. So there's a lot of variables with Zahadum, and I just, to me, I'm starting to think that that's too much of like a red herring. It's like, JMS saying it's Z minus is maybe meant to maybe I'm thinking I'm paranoid. I'm thinking too much about it. But again, all we know, our people do not know about this countdown. And then we have a setup for what could potentially be a shadow offensive and potentially a counterattack by us. Maybe it's just a big damn fight. I mean, that could easily be what it is. It's the first time that all these extra white stars, amazing, come into play, and we have like a full engagement. Maybe something, we know that the shadow are going to go after these refugees. Maybe if we just hold and wait for them to do so, when they commit their forces, then we can surprise attack them. I don't know. I mean, that would certainly be a tactic. I'm not sure that it's the greatest one because the White Star can't stand toe-to-toe with a Shadowcraft. I'm not even sure, like, 10 White Stars could take on a Shadowcraft. But again, I don't know the capabilities or the actual, deployment or numbers of the Shadow. They might be, we might have 100 White Stars or however many we just saw, and they might only have like 20 ships total. We don't know. I mean, they're just ass kickers. I don't think we've ever seen more than 4, because we had 4 that were chasing the White Star that one time, and we had the 3 that were taken out by the stopped by the Minbari telepaths, and then the White Star engaged the 4th. I believe that's how it broke down. So I don't really think we've ever seen 4 like committed to the field at any one time. I don't know. It's interesting. I love the idea of like the tactical approach that John's taking, trying to figure out their motivations, looking at logic as the appropriate kind of filter to draw all of their actions through to see if there's a reason why they are seemingly randomly attacking these areas. And he seems to have figured it out. Again, though, I don't put anything past the Shadow. They are tricky as shit. For the same, again, here's my parallel, or here's my thought. JMS loves him some parallels. He loves parallels. And so, in this episode, we had Londo doing an end around on Lord Rifa and setting him up in something that he thought he understood. We had a lot of people that were sort of in the dark in this one, predominantly Veer, but also, or not predominantly Rifa, but also Veer. No one really knew the entire plan. I'm not even sure Jakar knew the entire plan as far as like the guards not being associated. I don't think nobody knew the entirety of it except for Londo. And so everybody was very convinced that they knew what they were doing. Rifa was very convinced that if he, acted in this way, he could get Jakar and all this stuff. Jakar was very convinced that initially that if he went there and did all this stuff, he could do it. or at least seemingly looked like that. You know what I mean? And that's a parallel for what isn't being presented on the other side, but is being a reminder of Z minus. I'm very, very scared that John thinks he knows what's going on, and John's playing the role of Lord Rifa in all of this, where he's like, absolutely, this is dead bang, we're going to get him, but they've planned for it. That's my biggest concern, friends, right now, is that this is something of a feint by the Shadow to, eventually say, hey, this guy's going to figure this out. He's smart enough. He'll figure it out. And when he does, they'll move and commit their forces to trying to stop us as we commit our forces. They just don't know that we have X number of craft in reserve or something like that. And, we have the upper hand. Whatever that upper hand may be, they have it. And so that is very concerning to me. And, I ever since we've been getting these kind of prophecies about if you go to Zahadum, you will die, to John. And I thought to myself, well, you know what could potentially bring him to Zahadum? And we know that while his wife has disappeared, presumed dead, we have Morden who survived on the same ship. We don't have an absolute 100% verified fact that she is dead. We know that she went to Zahadum, though. I'm thinking that the only thing that could draw John to Zahadum would be his wife, if she was there. Or they take Delin. They take, I would even go so far as to say if they took a Susan, Ivanova, if they took anybody over there, the people that are closest to him. I mean, I would say Garibaldi, but I'm not really sure he would do that. Delin and Susan are much closer to him. And I don't know. I'm just trying to spin and speculate, and I think it's going to get me in a situation where I'm Lord Rifa, and I think I know what's going on, and then all of a sudden, I don't. Oh, friends, what a web they have woven here, or what a web JMS has woven. Unreal stuff. I am just spinning trying to think about this, but again, I think I'm convinced the Lord Rifa assassination and trick was a parallel for what's going on here. Until I'm proven otherwise, JMS is just an expert storyteller, and I'm sure I haven't seen the angles that he's actually playing here, but coming to know him through almost 3 seasons, this seems like some type of gut punch that he would set us up for. No offense to JMS, he's a master storyteller, but I think I see him winding up. I'm not sure. I'm sure I see him winding up, and the feint's coming from the other side to, completely get me. But boy, oh boy, friends, I don't think I've ever really anticipated in a gleeful manner, really rejoiced in the anticipatory moments of a sucker punch, because it's going to be great. Oh, friends. Babylon 5, when you absolutely positively need the very best, except no substitute. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel, and it allows me to alert you next time it's time to journey to Babylon 5. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But all that was then and this is now, my friends, and now, unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye from Babylon 5. This is the hardest thing I do twice a week, is saying goodbye from Babylon 5. But friends, where should we say goodbye from? Because as the Greek chorus, our reward is to jump back into the episode that we just watched and say goodbye from a favored scene. But I'm not going to pick a specific scene for us, friend. Instead, what I'm going to do is this. All of us, we are all committed to the defense of Babylon 5. Now, each of us by ourselves, can we replace John Sheridan at this current moment in time? Absolutely not. We cannot do that. But what we can do is this, friends. All of us, you, me, all of us, we walk down into the War Council. We see that Captain Sheridan he's struggling. He can't sleep. He's exhausted. And we come forward and we say, Captain Sheridan, take 8 hours for yourself, get some rest, and our eyes will begin looking at this map. We will write down anything that we see. We will share the information that we glean. And while your eyes are closed, ours will be open. Friends, until such time as I'm sure these last 2 episodes are going to be very eye-opening, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you.